So hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can flip it. I can. So it's like there's these two turtles, and then there were like some birds over there. I guess that's a mom and dad, I'm gonna assume. And then there's like a baby duck. This mom is over there. Yeah. So I came out here, and at first it started off with the birds. It started off with the black birds I just showed y'all. And what happened was I came here and I was eating my bagel and I was drinking a smoothie. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want the bagel no more. So I just took the last bite and I threw it into the lake. I was like, you know, if one of the birds wanted, they'll get it. And then after that, like I'm sitting here and I see him from the corner of my eye like this. I'm like, I see a bird just walking on the side of me. I was like, I've never seen that type of bird before. And then after that, I'm just watching it. I was like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. And it goes towards the lake and it starts picking at the bread. And then I was like, bro, just take it. It's bread. Like, I don't understand what's the problem. So he ate it, and then he went to the other piece and he chomped at it. And then he went back to the other piece and then chomped at it. I'm like, what is he doing? And then after that, I stopped paying attention to him because I went back on TikTok, and then he went and he left. I didn't know where he went though. Then he came back and then he left again. And then he came back, left again. I'm like, what's going on? And it wasn't until I looked all the way to the right and I seen that, oh, wow, he has kids. And I'm like, yo, he's providing for his family. And then I seen the wife and I was like, oh my God. I was like, there's the wife. I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, he left home to go get food for his house. The funny thing about it, wow, I see the word. I can see it. I see him dropping it in me. Hold on, give me a second. The problem is, bro, not even as a society, but as followers, as believers, we have this, men are supposed to be providers. Men are supposed to be providers. I feel like what was lost is that we have to first, and I remember I heard it from a pastor. That's what helped me submit to looking at God as my provider. You know, I just said it earlier, but the problem is that nobody's looking to God as the provider. He's the one who provides us with the provision. We as men go and get it. And as a wife, I'm going to say or assume you're supposed to be able to trust that he can. But in the same sense, both parties have to be submitted to the Father. It can't be unequal. First of all, this is not my cup of tea. I never thought. You feel me? I never thought this would be my portion of me talking about husband and wife, but I guess that's today's portion, I guess. But both parties have to be submitted to the Father, and both parties have to recognize that God is the one who has the provision. He's the one who's the provider. We have to go get it as men. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the bird and it keeps going back and forth, back and forth. The turtles that I just showed y'all, the one with the long neck, he came and the bird saw him coming and he tried to run, and the turtle, like, he kind of chomped at the bread a little bit. And then when he chomped at the bread a little bit, the bird got mad and he like pecked at the turtle. The turtle looked at him and said, and then took the bread and then went back to, I got mad and I went because I knew like turtles get scared when you go like near them. And I got up and I was gonna go near him and the turtle like went away, and I tried to stop it from getting the other piece of bread. And then I'm like, I sat back down. I said, sorry, Birdie. And then I sat back down, and then the crow came down and took the other bread. I looked at that man. I said, damn, today is not your day. But then I was like, I got it, like this sense in me, bro. And I'm just like, damn, like that really sucks. Like, now you don't have nothing. And then I thought to myself, like, let me go get some bread. So, as y'all know, I'm not at home right now. I'm at my old apartment complex because I usually come here to, like, to sit, really to just sit. And for me, I went back to my old store that I used to go to. I went to the 7-Eleven. For me, it's nothing. It was nothing but a walk for me. I went and I got the bread, but then it hit me. I was like, I'm going to give this bread to the birds. But I was like, no. I was like, all the other animals that are out here, they'll be able to eat too. So now it won't just, because obviously the turtle was hungry. And then when I was walking back, I was tossing the bread out, and I tossed the bread out to the birds, and the mom and dad started getting it, and they're like, oh my God, all this bread. And then when I looked down, I seen a turtle with a long neck. I said, is this the same turtle? And I was like, no, it's not. Because when I sat back down, that's when I showed y'all the video, 2 turtles, and then now look, see, there go a bird right there. In the same way, God does the same thing. It may not come as you expect. You may get disappointed, just like that bird. Both the breads, I'm talking about a crow came down, snatched the one. The turtle came, snatched the one. And he probably just stood there like, bro, now what am I gonna do for my kids? And I'm looking like, yo, I got you. But in the sense, it's like I have the provision, like me being me, like being a human being, God has helped me to be able to have money, be able to say, you know what, I got bread. Let me just go buy some bread for you. This is I've spent money on less. That's what there's times where I think about it. I'm like, bro, I've spent money on less. I've spent money on BS. I've spent money on BS. I can spend some money for some animals. So I was just like, and now everybody's eating, bro. Oh my God. It's just like, I feel bad for the turtle because it's like, damn, like nobody really helping you out, but everybody eating. It's like the mom and dad, they happy over there if you can see them, but now everybody just eating. And it's just like, damn, it just makes you think like, yo, God really is good. Because it's like, granted, it's like you get to experience a lesson of how God works when you do it. And then you have to just apply it to like, yo, this is how God moves with me. Though I may not be able to see him doing it just how they see me throwing bread to them, just how I can't see God doing it for me, that's where faith comes in. Because, oh my God, hold on, I gotta go get the verse. For in this hope we were saved. But hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what he already has? Fam, bro, this has got to be the best morning. I'm not gonna lie, I've been it's like I be thinking to myself, oh, I can't make videos out of order because this video has to be made. No, this was a video that had to be made. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm walking to the store, and I'm like, dang, I was like, God, do I gotta make a video about this? I was like, I kind of want to, I ain't gonna lie. This is a good video. But I want everybody to understand, like, man and women, like I'm not just like speaking to men, but it's like everybody has to submit, bro. There has to be a point in time when you come to submission and being able to submit to the Father and knowing like, Lord, and oh my God, we were just talking about this yesterday in church. It's not your will, it's his. The more that you don't look at the problem, for this bird, for example, the more that you don't look at the problem and you just say, for example, what the pastor said, it was like, don't look at what the devil is throwing at you. Look at God. Focus on Jesus in the same way. Now, I don't know if these birds know Jesus like that, you know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, for me, I got to see what we look like through animals and how God moves with us, with the animals. And I just did that. I really hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down, because, brother, I really hope. Looking on, that sun hitting a little bit. But, I'm going home. I don't live here. Well, what I did want to say is, in a sense, I wasn't supposed to be here. But my cousin, CJ, he would get on me and be like, don't say that. He's right. Like, I was supposed to be here. But for me, it's like, I was trying to go to a waterfront, like, that I usually go to, so I could sit and read, because I was having a week. So I just wanted that. But it seems like I had other plans, because that's what came to my mind the minute that I left that spot. I was like, let me go here. And I'm glad that I did, because I was able to but I was able to see something for myself, because I needed this. And y'all needed it too. Because he told me to make this video. I'm gonna assume. So I love you guys. He loves you best. I'll see y'all boys and gals